What's going on, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 187. And we're getting back to the basics. It's just me, Jen, and Bradley shooting the shit, having a fun conversation, drinking some beers, talking some shit, man. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I hope you give her a listen. You can follow Pirate Radio. That's my other podcast. You got to search Snake Pit Presents Pirate Radio on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I know that's a lot, so the link will be in the description. Same for Hella Soft Presents Lords of Film, which when this comes out, I believe we'll have a Lords of Film episode coming out very soon following it. So, check that out. And then I have my cooking show, Jump in the Fryer, and bonus Pirate Radio episodes. Those are on Patreon, patreon.com/SnakePitStudios. It is $5 a month, and it is a fantastic way. Like, it'll help us a lot to start making some money so we can, upgrade things and start paying people. So that's a great way to support us. But the easiest and free way to support us is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the best way you could probably support us, and it's easy and it's free. So please do that. Rate, review, subscribe. Buy the merch, interact, comment, all of it, please. We're working really hard here, and we're trying to give y'all the best shit we can do, and we need a little help from you guys. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. We'll start now.
I'm sorry.
What was I even talking about? Now I don't even.
You're talking about, I guess, about Val.
You said you're talking about one of the last podcasts we did, and you said with Val.
Yeah, but what were we talking about before that?
I'm not sure.
I was gonna bring up a point.
I don't remember.
Motherfucker. Damn it, Jennifer.
I did point at the camera and said Lone Star.
Oh, that's what it was.
Light.
That's what it was. So today's the 26th. Our guest fell through, so it's going to be us three. But we have Bradley back fucking finally. But tomorrow or Wednesday, the 27th of April, will be Val Burma's podcast. That's like episode 185. I was drinking, what the fuck was those girly ass drinks?
Vizzies.
So that's the first time I've ever had one of those.
Vizzies. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
So like, if a guest offers me like drugs, weed, I won't do that because I don't feel disrespectful saying no to those things. But she offered me one of those, and I'm like, well, I can't say no. So I actually have been on record talking a lot of shit about seltzers, but those were pretty good. And I felt pretty decent after drinking them. So.
Yeah, I liked them.
I won't buy them, but if you buy them for me, I'll drink.
I might buy them.
I've never had like a what's the White Claw?
White Claw
and the Truly. Never.
It's crazy how everyone's doing seltzers. Like Topo Chico's doing it.
But like,
there's a Sonic brand. Like what the hell?
No.
Yeah. Of course, this is like a Josh movie. He ordered like a White Claw draft from World of Beer.
Oh my god.
The worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Is that alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, you can you buy it from them or what?
I've seen it at Costco. I've seen it at probably Walmart. But yeah, this is a hard seltzer. Sonic brand.
Wow.
Imagine if we had these when we were in high school.
Just drink beer.
I know that.
I mean, that was what I was going for. I mean, I would get a Sonic drink and then you would pour liquor in it.
Like, I feel like if we had these in high school, it'd be a lot more. At the time, it would have been easier to get drunk.
God.
You just pour it in a slushie.
Yeah.
See, this was wrong.
And we didn't have Yetis at that time.
This is what's wrong with America.
I know. I'm like, this is like the perfect.
No, this is what's wrong with society.
But I'm talking about when we were in high school.
I'm talking about high school too, dog. I was the same way. I was worse, actually. Look, this is trying to find. Just get to the point. Drink a fucking beer or drink some liquor. Quit mixing it. If you have to mix your liquor at that age, quit. You don't need to be drinking. How about that?
Did you drink a lot in high school?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't drink at all in high school.
I had like zero self-control when it came to booze, and I had easy access to it, so it was no problem.
I had access to it, but for some reason, I just never indulged in it.
I discovered partying and beer when I was like 17, 18, and then fucked me up for a little bit.
Yep.
I prioritized that over a lot of things.
I guess I was a good child in high school.
I mean, I was good. I mean, I handled my business, but I just like fucking getting drunk.
Yeah.
Not much different now.
Because I didn't have, I mean, yeah, I tried it at that time, but I I really didn't truly have like my first full beer until I turned 21.
Really?
Yeah, I waited that.
Were you smoking weed at that point?
No, I didn't smoke my first bit of weed till I was 23. Yeah, I waited a long
30?
time. 27.
Oh, shit.
27.
Oh, I'll be damned. Were you doing drugs at that point? Like, whatever you do? Did any of your family listen to this?
Nah, not
Bradley
really.
does cocaine.
No, I do not.
No, he doesn't. Not on the podcast.
Maybe at one time.
One time somebody did do it on here.
Dead eyes.
Long time ago. We'll show that.
Those were the raw days of the snake pit.
That's when I had just learned how to edit. So I was like, yeah, go ahead. We'll edit it out.
You had to edit it out. Yeah.
I wonder, like, what would happen. I don't even know, like, because I was barely getting views. I'm barely getting views now, but little to none at that point. I wonder what would happen if I kept that in.
Cops would be knocking at the door, that's for sure.
Hell no. There's no evidence. Jen, what were you doing in high school? Dizzling yourself to type O negative?
No, it's just being weird and just hanging out and partying and just, I don't know, doing cosmetology.
I was
I don't know. I wasn't a bad kid, but I did party, but I was like a good student. I don't know.
Well, and Jennifer
I was
here.
in choir. I was in Spanish
Lords
club.
of Film Jennifer, our own
Oh, yeah.
Monique here, ran a half marathon. How was that?
It was awesome.
Was it the hardest thing you ever had to do?
no,
physically?
The 48 miles.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The David Goggins thing, yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you know, Bradley, I'm signing us all up for that next year.
I don't mind.
It was such a
You
good
got to at least do the
experience.
5K, but if you want to do half, I'm doing the half. Swagadelic doesn't know, but he's doing the half. Chris doesn't know, but he's doing the half.
It may not look like it, but I do love running actually.
Okay, well, that's all you guys
It was such an awesome experience, and I would love, like, I loved the route, and it was really pretty just to see Lubbock like that.
It's kind of a nice morning, huh? It's a little windy.
I mean, it was 52 when I started, but I mean, after like 10 minutes, you warm up and you just kind of, it wasn't hot, so like the wind, I guess, kept me just like comfortable. So I didn't have to worry about that. The wind didn't fuck me up until like
We got a
the
year to
10th
plan,
mile.
but so we can get Snake Pit merch.
Like you actually
Okay.
just like went up and signed our names.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't yet.
I was like, you could just do that.
No, when we have sign-ups,
Yeah.
I'm signing up all y'all motherfuckers.
Okay.
And I'm paying for it, so if y'all don't do it, I'm not talking to y'all ever again. So, I'm just saying. I'll get, like, shirts made and shit. Dude, I'm just saying, there was, like, all ages. There was little kids even running the fucking, what she ran, like, little kids, not even lie. All shapes, all sizes, all colors, all ethnicities,
all ages.
all ages. That's what I was trying to say. They were all fucking running, so none of us have excuses.
A shirt idea. Do it. Make it look like the purple cobras from Dodgeball, and it's the Snake Pit.
What are you talking about?
You know the movie Dodgeball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There for a while. What's his name? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
He was like really, really funny. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Do something like that. We could come out doing
LOL.
Who was the team they played against?
Average Joe's.
And who is the main guy? Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this was a funny ass movie.
It really is a funny movie.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a
I
ball.
think that's probably the most iconic one.
Yep.
That little dude from Jeepers Creepers, isn't it? What's his name? Justin Turner?
Yeah, Justin Long.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's Justin Turner?
I don't know.
I know a Josh Turner.
Who's that?
Baby, lock them doors and turn the light.
Oh, shit. What was I saying? Turner. Long. Yeah, he's in that too, huh?
Yep.
God, I need to get a book or something, write down my thoughts. I'm losing my mind. I cannot keep my thoughts together. I'm everywhere. I'm scatterbrained.
Do you ever wear a headband?
Nah, but I need to start wearing a do-rag. I need to wave up. Click on that one picture with the guy.
Stop
the old man.
saying that.
I told my boy KJ, he's a black dude. I was like, KJ, should I wave up? And he looked at me funny. He's like, did you really just ask me that? I was like, oh, yeah. Should I wave up, man? Come on. That old man's funny. Hey, look up Metal Lords. Did you like that movie, June? We watched
was cool.
We watched the movie Metal Lords.
It was cute.
I would never go on record saying this movie's cute, but it was. I'll say that. I really enjoyed the movie.
It was wholesome.
I like his friend. She plays the cello and she does it like
Cool.
in like an electric way. It's really cool.
Is it somewhat like a School of Rock type thing?
Kinda.
Pretty much.
That kid with the long hair, and he's an asshole for like 90% of the movie, and then he figures it all out.
And then he realizes he's unnecessary.
And then he breaks his leg.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's
So he kind of gets what he deserves. Just kidding.
that's an interesting way to say from the producers of Game of Thrones and Harold and Kumar. I guess I didn't know those were the same producers. That's funny.
Honestly, I will give it props though, like as far as like the music that they had and like the references. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
My boy Kirk Hammett was in it.
Oh yeah.
shit.
A lot of Metallica music.
Scotty Ian
Pantera
was in there.
Like the background music and the riffs he was playing. Some Judas Priest.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Rob Alfred's old. He's old.
Like speaking like of
Looks
those,
cool now.
He does. He looks like an old wizard.
speaking of those bands, we always talk. Like last time I was here, we were talking a lot about metal. What's your thoughts on Megadeth and Dave Mustaine? Like,
What do you mean? What?
what are your like? Are you a
Fucking
Megadeth
love
fan?
Megadeth.
To be honest, specifically after that night, and then a little bit because of this, I've been listening to Megadeth more and listening to Pantera more. But as far as like,
but like how like, of course there was the Megadeth and Metallica.
There we go. As far as like Megadeth, like, yeah, I mean, there's no thrash metal without Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
At all. He's kind of like I've said that before. Like he taught everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I like him. He's
Did
an
you
asshole.
see that he essentially wrote like the first 2 Metallica albums?
He wrote the first one
Yeah.
pretty much, and then kind of there's a lot of debate on the songs he wrote from Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets, but he wrote that, and then obviously Megadeth, and he had Kerry King from Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first guitar player for Megadeth, so when he left, he kind of took that.
Yeah, because
He's almost this like
No, he pretty much
breeder of like metal
he
lords.
is. He really is like the metal god almost.
yeah, because
If we can be honest, besides Lemmy.
I've always known that he was once a part of Metallica, but I read this book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and it talks about him. And I didn't really know the history about it, but like how, of course, like, yeah, he was like a drunk, but like for him, I guess when he got fired from Metallica and that had happened, he started Megadeth, of course. But after that, he had this mentality that I'm going to make Megadeth way bigger than what Metallica ever is. Well, he was still successful, but he didn't reach the level to what Metallica was. But for a while, he like blamed himself because he didn't reach the level of what Metallica was. But like the book was talking about like how it's all up to you. It's all up to you what determines success or not. So you can still become successful.
I mean,
but
they're
if you
commercial
don't,
success, no doubt.
yeah. But like I had never known about him, like that had actually happened, that he got fired and all that.
Oh yeah, he was. There's a lot of stories about that.
Yeah.
There's obviously two sides, and they're just talking about. Well, they were originally gonna kick him out before they went from San Francisco to New York to record Kill 'Em All, and on the way there, they were planning on kicking him out. And as soon as they got to New York, they're like, "You're out." And they just threw him back on the bus. I mean, he was a drug addict and all that shit. So,
I mean, I guess sometimes some of those, your failures could make something out of it.
He used to jam with Slash too. In Slash's autobiography, they talked about jamming. And they used to do drugs together. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick, but I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He crushed Jen's friend's spirit, didn't he?
Yeah.
What's that story?
He was like we were in high school and Megadeth came to town and he was like a diehard like Megadeth fan, like just diehard of all those like thrash bands. And he got the opportunity to be like, dude, like I idolize you. I love you so much. Like, like I want to play guitar like you one day. And he was just like, all right. Like he was just kind of like, whatever, like he was just very dismissive. And
Yeah.
It just kind of, he didn't give a shit.
But I wonder what it's like having that mentality where people tell you that all the time.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like you have to know. Like
that's also the
he
thing.
knows
People are
how
telling you
great
that.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know
I mean,
your influence on people.
Yeah, it's like he obviously. I mean, he's in the big four.
yeah.
His band is in the big four regardless, so they are huge. Just like Metallica in that same sense.
They just didn't sell as many records.
No, but they're like still considered like that. So
They
it's just
created
kind
the
of
big
like.
four.
So it's like you have to know like your legacy. So it's just like when like kids or just anybody, it's just like even if it gets like boring, I'm like you have to like still be nice.
Because the big four is Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and
Anthrax.
Scott Ian was in that movie.
I saw everybody except Slayer. I never got to see Slayer on their last tour.
Man.
Yeah. But
I had saw a report about them saying that I think what's the lead singer's name?
Tom Araya.
Yeah, he had said that he thought that they retired a little too early.
I think they did.
they're gonna come back. They have to.
I think they kind of retired like Motley Crue, like from the studio.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just tore a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But they're all old as shit now, dude.
During their last tour,
They had a great lineup that last tour.
oh,
I think it was Slayer, Behemoth, and Lamb of God, and somebody else.
when it comes to the big four, who would you say are the next two after that? Like, who would you say is the Pantera, right?
What are you talking about?
So
Yeah.
you know how the big four, like those are
Like
credited.
a tier
but
below it.
if there was like a top six,
Well, that's because they're thrash metal. I think Pantera is a little bit different.
yeah.
It's a different style of metal altogether.
Who would you include like an honorable
I mean,
mention?
that's kind of what Anthrax is. Anthrax is like, you know,
And they got on the rap game for a little bit too.
Who are they with?
Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Bring the noise.
Yeah, I've seen that video. That was pretty cool. I don't know.
I've always thought
Maybe Pantera.
Pantera, and then who the fuck else? The band just left my mind. What do you think of Suicidal?
no.
No, not at all.
I think Slipknot is in that tier.
I can see that.
Corey Taylor's another one of those guys. Like, he's super talented, but
A douche.
other than that, I don't like him.
Dude, I fucking love Slipknot.
I hate that
I love new metal. I don't know.
I mean, I like Slipknot. I like when he's singing for him. I just don't like that he is a dick too, though. But he's also like in 4 other fucking bands. Like, I don't. That's weird to me. Like, stick with Slipknot.
Because what is he? He's like a solo artist.
He's in Stone Sour.
Stone Sour.
Right now, he's heavily touring that.
and he's in Slipknot.
And he does it with
he has
Black
another
Label Society with Zach Wild. They do. They do shit together.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you with?
I remember when Through the Glass came out. That was a pretty badass song.
I was listening to that song
was a
today. That's what
really
made me
cool
think of
era.
it.
At you through the glass.
That made me
Honestly,
think of it.
That's such a cool era of like rock and like hard rock and what we now know is like kind of barbecue dad rock. It's still pretty hard.
Listening to like watching Metal Lords and all that made me realize like how much what I like influenced what you like. You know what I mean? You like that post death. I can't get into that shit, man. I just cannot get into that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I feel like they all were influenced by the guys I really like, who are now probably considered dad rock.
Here, I want to show
A
you.
little bit. Oh, I love that video.
I want to show you this. This is Jack Black, but I want to see what you think he says.
And I just unmute it. It's the volume's on the GoPro. Can you turn up on that? It's no, you got to turn it up on this.
Yeah, I just want to restart it.
It's gonna have to play through.
The greatest rock and roll bands of all time. Better than the Beatles. Better than the Stones.
Yes, it's not.
Even better than Tenacious D. Yeah. They sang songs about love. About Vikings. About Vikings making love. You know, they say that Led Zeppelin sold their souls to Satan. Come on, guys, you know you did. There's no other way to explain your ungodly talents. I just want to say thank you, because while you're in hell, the human race will cherish your heavenly jams till the end of time. It's a small price to pay. We love you. Best band ever. Led Zeppelin.
You know, because we've talked about Led Zeppelin before, and you know, I guess their plagiarism kind of hurts them. But do you really?
I've never, until you said that, I'd heard about that.
You've never?
It never was brought up to me in any sort of way until you mentioned it.
What's his name? We talked about it with him. He was the Mexican rapper. We all talked a bunch about different types of music.
Country.
Yeah. I mean, I know, but I never had heard about them plagiarizing until you said it.
You've never heard of that because he had brought that up, but he thinks that kind of hurts their legacy.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
I mean, give or take, they're still Led Zeppelin.
I mean, that's what I heard. Like, I was reading a book. I don't remember what book, but it was just described as Led Zeppelin was the 4 greatest musicians in one band at that time. Like, those were the 4 best of the best.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still like a super group.
Do you think do you credit them or Black Sabbath for being the ones to creating like hard rock?
Both. I don't think it's one or the other. I think it's legit. People will say one or the other or both. Yeah. Depends on who you're listening to.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people say it's Black Sabbath, and then a lot of people always give all that credit to Led Zeppelin.
I say it's Motorhead, my friend.
Motorhead?
No, it's probably Sabbath more than Zeppelin, but...
Jen, what do you think?
Sabbath.
Just because of that weird...
I guess because like when it comes to rock,
shit.
Like Led Zeppelin was that band that brought in the Satan myth. Like
if you played their record like back with this shit, it's so weird. Like, I know I hate it is what it is, and it's like the time period, but it's so weird to think like they were fucking like those young girls, and they had, you know, Jimmy Page had that 14-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, I
mean, even at that time he had to hide it, so it's like you knew. It's weird.
Well, because like with Robert Plant, like you knew the story that he would go out and fuck a girl, and then the next day for that concert, he would wear his shirt.
That's pretty fire, actually. But not fucking underage girls.
Yeah.
But that is really cool, actually. Yeah.
That's why he wore like a lot of flamboyant looking clothes.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and I always wondered, like, because that Dove picture, wearing that gay ass shirt. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, but whatever.
But yeah. Nah, my brother sent me that. I just want to see what you thought about it.
Go up to that to the Stevie Ray one. I love that video. He breaks his string, right? And he has to switch it out.
Might have to mute it though. But yeah, he breaks his string right there.
You seen this?
Yeah, he breaks his this is Austin City Limits. He breaks his string, you can see it kind of hanging out.
Just start playing it whenever he breaks the string. Right, see hanging out?
Hangs out. And then his guitar tech will eventually come out.
When he comes out, play it. Watch, she's starting to look.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Go to YouTube, please. Look up Stevie Ray Vaughan warming up. Have you seen this video? Bradley?
What are you talking? Which one? I'm trying to think which one it is.
That one right there. Just fucking wakes up and...
I customize everything. Like Marco's backpack.
We don't have YouTube Red over here. We have fucking ads. My fucking wiener itches. It keeps fucking...
You better get that check.
Just like fast forward it a little bit. Watch, he just fucking like picks up the... Okay, go back a little bit. He just like picks up the guitar and just... And he just goes. Like he just got up. There's one particular moment I'm talking about.
Imagine being here in Lubbock when he had his presence here.
I've never, in that too, I've never heard anybody talk about that.
Yeah, no one talks because my dad says that when he was here, no one liked him. No, everyone here in Lubbock gave him shit because he was a bum.
He just gets up and starts playing it.
That song's called Scuttle Button. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just fucking playing it like nothing. All right, you go. The one thing obviously I think he's the best guitar player ever, but he also just looks like a fucking rock star.
Yeah.
He looks so cool. So he was just being a bum when he was here?
You pretty much.
Just playing guitar and trying to...
Because when Stubbs Barbecue was here, that's the whole reason why he was up here. And have you ever seen the Tornado Jam video?
Yeah, you showed it.
Yeah, because...
Bro, did I show you that shirt that somebody had?
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
That was with Joe and Jet, though. That's when he had short hair.
But yeah, this is Buddy Holly Park.
Are these all the people that run Luca now? Like fucking weird hippies.
But yeah, this is Buddy Holly Park. This is 1980. I don't think he became big until
He didn't.
I think 83.
Apparently he didn't. Yeah, that's when he dropped Texas Flood. But apparently he didn't become big till after he died.
Yeah. Of course, people in Texas knew who he was, but David Bowie was the one that gave him his startup.
Yeah, because I asked my grandpa about it. He lived in Dallas at that time, and he was like, "Yeah, you just play at fairs and shit." But he wasn't that big until.
Do you know about his brother Jimmy Vaughn? Excuse me. Yeah, the Vaughn brothers. His brother was in a band called the Fabulous Thunderbirds. They were pretty big in Austin, and he has a brother now that that's been playing guitar for years. It's his older brother. This is him right here. But he's probably just as good as he is.
Did he play with him?
He did. They did an album. I believe the day he died, that's when the album they did together came out. And he's coming to Lubbock in June, and I actually really want to go see him.
Dude, let me know. I want to go see him. If he can play like his brother.
He's playing at the Cactus Theater.
Perfect.
But yeah, this is him. He's like straight up bluesy guitar playing.
So that's how Stevie Ray would look if he was still alive.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's him. But he's playing at the Cactus Theater, and I really do want to go see him. That'd be a good show. I mean, even if you don't know his music, it's still an experience just to see him play.
I like that bluesy shit.
But yeah, that's them together.
That dude was a drug addict.
It was whiskey that was killing him. He was all about drinking Jack Daniels and all that.
Fucker.
They'll do it.
What do you think about Jen?
How old was he when he died?
Was it 90-something? So maybe
it's like 94, I think, maybe.
He wasn't in the 27.
I want to say he was 30. If I had to guess, I'm going to say 33.
Oh, he was older. 36?
35.
Yeah.
It's close.
Oh, well.
He was in a helicopter crash, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He died with Eric Clapton's manager, which is kind of crazy. Because he was close with Clapton.
Crazy how these people die. They go die young.
Yep.
I'm just going. You like this Lone Star?
I do.
I do. It's
She
good.
don't even drink beer, and she's already drinking beer. Wasting our beer. They should drink.
It tastes good.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This actually, I really do like the blue one, the light. I like light beer.
I've been wanting to put you on this.
Yeah, before, just never on the podcast.
Yeah.
The national beer take. Just.
Last time I bought the regular one.
I wish cans are still like the old ones. You remember the old? Have you ever seen those old cans?
Yeah.
How they look? Those are pretty
Let
cool.
me see.
And like a pop.
Just for example.
Is it Miller Lite a Texas beer too?
It was. It originally brewed in Fort Worth, and then now they're in Milwaukee, I think. But they still credit, like on the back, it says like Texas
You can
original.
catch like the Texas logo on them sometimes.
Yeah. Like those old ass cans like that.
Yeah, but I wanted to see like the top, because the top's like the different. See right there, you missed it. That orange can. Nope.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
See,
like
like the top's a little bit different. Like you pop it off or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just like spray up at you too.
I wish I could taste one of those. I wonder how it tastes. What's your favorite beer, Brad?
I do like Miller Lite. That's usually what I get at restaurants, but I like Lone Star though.
Have you ever had a draft?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I had a draft at Flips. It's pretty good.
Good.
So it got me back on Lone Star. I was not on it for a while. I just couldn't.
Juan loves it.
Juan's an idiot. Yeah, he does though, doesn't he? I have an old Lone Star like bottle. Not bottle, glass. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. San Antonio's better.
Because this is brewed in San Antonio.
Is it?
Lone Star, yeah.
Is that where it's from?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it outside of Texas?
I haven't. I don't think they do sell it outside of
They
Texas.
shouldn't.
Yeah, this is strictly.
They should keep it in Lone Star State.
There's actually a good beer that's in the Austin area.
I'd get that tattooed on me.
What?
This is what the beer's called.
The logo?
Some sort of.
This is actually a really good beer.
Dude, I think I've heard of that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
I really liked that beer we had in Colorado. The one that you kept
What
on
was
ordering.
it? The tangerine?
Tangerine Dream? Tangerine
look at that.
Cream.
Tangerine cream. It's a specific type of beer.
Station 24 or Station 22.
What was it? Dream?
Cream. Station 25.
This right here.
26. Damn.
Dude, that's actually fucking. It tastes kind of sweet.
It tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
I wonder if you
with
can buy
beer.
those here.
We should go to HEB and see if they have it.
Why do my nuts itch so bad?
Ew, boy.
Like the tip of my junk. Yeah, dude, it's actually really good though. Dave,
What?
have you ever had tangerine? No, what is it called? The brand.
Station 26 beer.
I have not.
Oh,
Tangerine cream. We had it a lot in Colorado. It was really good.
Oh, that was y'all were staying by that fire station, huh?
I don't
That's where y'all
know.
were staying downtown or whatever.
No, I mean it's just one of those beers from like Denver.
It was
Sounds
good.
interesting.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
A beer that's been getting popular is Yingling.
What?
Yeah, it's because
They sell it here now.
it's like one of the oldest brewed beers in America, pre-colonial times. But I guess they just got the rights to sell it everywhere now. Yeah, look at the history of that. Is it? A lot of people like it.
I've literally never heard of this.
David Yingling.
I'm learning so much.
It's Pennsylvanian beer.
He's from Germany.
Yep.
That does not sound like a German last name.
Yeah, when it comes to these beer companies, it's kind of crazy how like Dos Equis
It's a
and
German beer.
yeah, Modelo, because like when Prohibition was happening here,
They moved
a
over
lot,
there.
a lot of these Germans they moved to Mexico and they
Yeah,
created
Fredericksburg's right down the street.
yeah, and they created Tejano.
Yeah, I knew Dos Equis was a German beer.
Yeah,
I want to go to Germany.
Tecante, I think that's German too.
Nah, that's wet back as fuck.
I feel like what's the beer? It's called Ice. You know what I'm talking about?
Bud Ice?
yeah, is it Bud Light brand?
I don't know, dude. But I used to drink that Tyrone.
I was like, who the hell drinks ice?
If you catch me drinking that, just shoot me dead. I'm in
It's
bad.
not too far from Natty Light.
I'm in bad shape if I'm drinking that shit.
It's not too far from Natty Light.
Shut the fuck up if I'm drinking that though. I'm in bad shape. That's a struggle beer, my friend.
Yeah.
And Natural Light ain't too far from it, like you're saying. There it is right there, Bud Ice. It's strong though. It's nasty, but it's strong. Those natty daddies fucked me up one day.
Natural Ice. What's that?
I don't know, but I drank natty daddies once with Matt, and we got so drunk.
Are they just like
They're like
strong?
they're 8% beer, and the normal ones are 4%, so it's 2 for 1.
Damn.
I was so fucked up.
Do they taste the same?
Nah, it tastes a little different. I mean, not much, but I was no good. Like, I should have went to jail that night. It was bad.
Oh, no. How many do you think you had?
No, we finished that. I don't know how many I had. Look, a 15 pack's $10. That'll tell you all you need to know.
You know what really fucks you up is them Chimmy's margaritas.
I've never been to Chimmy's
No.
to eat.
What the fuck? We should go.
Okay.
We need to go.
Let's go on Saturday.
We all need to go and then get 2 margaritas each, and we'd be feeling good.
Okay.
Last time I went, I got 3.
I'm not drinking margaritas. I'll tell you that right now.
He'll take sips out of mine.
There's a rumor that
I'll take a little sip.
they put Everclear in the margaritas. That's why they mess you up so
It'd
much.
kill you if you did that. What the hell? You ever had that?
You could buy it off the store.
Probably like in high school.
That shit's fire, man. It fucking like burned your throat.
So, have you ever had like actual moonshine?
Mm-hmm. In Post, they make it.
Deadass. How does so? I've always heard, yeah, of course, it's like 100%
It was like
alcohol,
Fireball.
right? Really?
It's like that'll kill you. By the way, no, this
It's like
shit's
gasoline, right?
100% alcohol is like ether, man. You can't drink that. You'll go blind. No, it's like 80 proof, so it's like 40%, sometimes 50%. It's just like what I had was like Fireball.
Yeah.
Some real cinnamon. I can't say that word.
Because there's that.
Cinnamony.
There's like that moonshine that they sell in liquor stores,
No,
but
it's not the
that's like.
same. Nah, this shit's like bootleg as fuck. Ghetto as fuck. Probably made in a bathtub. But it's pretty good.
You know, it's ghetto when people say, "Oh yeah, it tastes like birthday cake."
Well, let me take that back.
Apparently, it tastes like birthday
Let me
cake.
take that back because that tangerine cream kind of has a little bit of a sweet, like
It
that.
tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Like a little bit of a sweet. And I ain't a sweet dude, but that's good shit.
Probably my grandpa did a lot of that, like smuggle moonshine back in the day.
Girl?
Because he lived like in Central Texas. So I don't know much about that history though.
He was a moonshiner?
Uh,
Or a runner?
he claims, I guess, a runner, yeah. So, but those are different
I
times.
used to love moonshiners.
That's the Wild West out there.
That was one of my favorite shows to watch, Moonshiners.
There was a movie that was done with Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy.
I like that movie.
You know what I'm
I think
talking
it's
about?
Lawless or whatever.
Lawless, that's right.
That's a really good movie. Well, I liked it. What's that one movie that's kind of like this, but with Johnny Depp? Shout out to my boy.
Gangster Squad, right? It's like
Man,
Ryan
she's
Gosling.
gangster. No, it's just dude, Johnny Depp.
It's called
Fuck. Because he portrays a real life like mobster type fella.
Is it yeah, I was gonna say
Black-
Church.
It's not Black Mass.
no.
No,
Public Enemies.
that movie. Have you seen that movie?
I have not.
That's a good movie.
He portrays a dude like that's real, and the way he dies is like real kind of sad. Like he's watching a movie with his wife, and the detective comes from behind and shoots him in the face,
Oh shit!
and he's all like, I read up on it, so it made me sad. But shout out to my boy Johnny Depp, free him, man. He ain't do shit.
I don't think he's going to jail.
No, just kidding. He's in a civil suit.
Yeah.
It just seems like the deeper they go into all of this, people are just like, "Yeah, Amanda Heard's
She
crazy ass
sucks.
bitch."
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, I concur. Is that Black Mouse a good movie?
Yeah.
I liked it. It's about Whitey Bulger.
For real?
Yeah, he plays Whitey Bulger.
Man, he is like
Just look at Whitey
really
Bulger.
great in that movie, actually.
Look up what?
Whitey Bulger.
This was a scary motherfucker. He died recently, though. Like, this fool, like, ran Boston back in the day.
Do you know Woody Harrelson's dad was like a fucking mobster dude or FBI Most Wanted?
Yeah, there was a...
Do you know that?
Yeah, it's kind of
He
crazy.
was born in Midland, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his dad was like FBI's top 10 most wanted dudes or whatever.
Yeah, that's him right there.
It looks just like him. Up there in the top right.
What's crazy is they share the same birthday too.
That would suck if your kid had the same birthday as you. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, because I watched the video. I watched a video about it, and Woody Harrelson like was there, like when he was like in his dying bed, and he fought like they like made like truce and they left on good terms.
I like Woody Harrelson. No Country for Old Men's a badass movie too.
Oh yeah,
That shit was kind of around here.
hell, that is here.
Was it?
No,
They
just
mention
like
Lubbock, don't they?
well, no, they don't mention Lubbock, but it's like West Texas. I guess
It's
it's
in El Paso. and all that.
yeah. But
That
like,
he's like the most accurate version of a psychopath.
but like those types of like criminals, like them fools are like all around here.
The fucking cartel. And all that.
So you know what? I've never seen this movie.
Dude, you should do Lord of
It's a
Film over
good,
this.
it's one of the good ass movies.
I know it's like it's supposed to be like a great movie.
I'd say top 10.
One best picture too.
Okay.
That dude is a fucking psychopath and he's badass at acting.
Okay. I'll watch
There's
it.
like a coin flip scene. That's a fucking badass scene.
Is it like a brutal movie?
Yeah.
It can be.
It's fucking
yeah.
brutal. That bottom left scene right there,
Uh-huh.
he fucking puts one of those things in his face and shoots him. It kills him.
Josh Brolin's a badass in this movie though.
Yeah. And well,
Did his
never mind.
character deserve it?
No, dude,
He's just crazy?
there's a like
You just gotta watch it.
there's a deep analysis over his character, and then you understand why he kills who he kills and why he kills doesn't kill some people.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Now Tommy Lee Jones, he probably stole the show.
I mean, they're all just badass. Brolin, Javier Bardem.
Have you ever seen There Will Be Blood?
Fuck yeah, dude.
So what's interesting about these two movies is they were both nominated for Best Picture the same year, and they were filmed at the same time, both in Texas. But you know how There Will Be Blood have like the oil fire? Well, they had to they filmed in the same area. So when that was going on, they had to wait till the sky to clear from the oil fire so they could film theirs.
Have you seen that movie? There Will Be Blood. That is a fantastic movie too. I had no idea what I was watching, and then when I watched it, I was like, "Holy shit!"
It's about like the oil industry, like in its early days
Him right
here
there.
in Texas.
They said like
This guy's a psychopath too.
they said when he discovered oil, like the real life dude, it was over like 1 million barrels of oil wasted that day.
Really?
Yeah, like shit, like because it just they tapped into it and it just that scene's crazy. The Riddler.
The guy that plays the Riddler, he's in this movie. But like, imagine
What's his
living.
name? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, the main guy. But like during this time, like with the oil industry, like they claim like back then, like on land, like oil would just like seep through the ground. That would have been a crazy ass time just to be walking around and oil's just coming through your land.
You know how they would like burn it. Somehow they accidentally discovered what it could do.
Mm-hmm.
You know that? I don't know if it was oil. No, it was petrol. I don't know what it was, but they would the byproduct of making plastic was the product that we use today. Like they would just something like that.
Makes sense.
It was weird. But, like they were just wasting it, and then one day somebody discovered through that process we could have good shit.
You could turn some saran wrap into this shit.
It was something weird. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, people out there. But
Yeah,
he's a
this is
badass
another
actor.
good movie to watch. Paul Thomas Anderson did this movie.
What year did that one?
06, 07. Let's see.
Such a fucking badass.
It's already a long ass time ago. 07.
Oh, 07. Damn. Almost 20 years ago.
Yup.
You never seen that?
Have you seen any other crazy movies, Jen?
Like recently or
Yeah.
just like in general?
Recently?
No.
No.
Did we go watch Fantastic Beasts?
That was cool.
I like that movie. I just throw that out there.
Yeah, I did like that.
Go to my Twitter. Go to my likes. Let's have a good laugh. See what old Twitter's talking about with Elon Musk. Shout out to my boy. saving us.
So Elon Musk buying Twitter. I don't know if you looked into it. What does this mean?
That means everybody is going to, not everybody, but that means that there's no more like any like you can't like delete people from Twitter for not going with.
Is that like an actual thing?
He's gonna do that. He's a free speech absolutist. So everybody like he's probably gonna bring Trump back onto Twitter.
That's
and then he's gonna.
interesting.
What I don't give a fuck what like who's on it. What I give a fuck about is he's gonna get rid of all these bots, all these fake accounts. He's gonna make a way where you can verify you're a human and human account.
Yeah,
because it's all ran by like stupid ass bots.
Well, do you ever like post something on something about like the podcast, and then automatically someone comments, it's like, please promote it.
Mm-hmm. He's getting rid of all that shit. Like fuck, look at that one. Joe Rogan says. He added 2 million subscribers since critics started coming after him.
Yeah. Rogan was badass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I text Roy. I was like, you should have been here.
Fucker.
Why weren't you there?
I was on a Wednesday. I didn't want to miss work, and I thought he was going to sit on nosebleeds.
Because originally I was going to sit like in the nosebleed. But I ended up finding a ticket last minute, like in the midsection. Mm-hmm. So I was probably like 17th row, but his stage was off to the right of me. Mm-hmm. So he was still a good distance, but Dickies Arena is like, it's a good size, but I think United Spirit Arena is bigger. Mm-hmm. But like, it's like there's not a bad seat in a house.
Yeah.
So, but I like Dickies Arena a lot.
Nice. But you enjoyed it?
I did. A lot of interesting people out there too.
Yeah, what were the people like?
You had like, of course, like hippie looking people, and you had like hipster looking people. You had some like redneck cowboys out there too. It was very diverse,
like eclectic.
Any left wing type women out there? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there were some that looked like it, yeah, but I can't tell if that's what they believed in. But, you know, everyone was reacting pretty well to his jokes. I thought he was funny as hell. Tony Hinchcliffe.
I'm scared to listen to his comedy, and I don't think he's funny.
Have you ever listened to his Netflix specials? Mm-mm. Dude, they're actually funny.
See, I've heard he's not. I don't ever think he's funny on the podcast.
Everyone always says that, but I like his comedy. His early stuff is kind of hard to listen to because it's very outdated. But overall, I think he has a solid... I mean, if Eddie Murphy thinks he's funny, I would say, yeah, he's pretty funny.
That's true. That man knows funny. Uh-huh. Keep scrolling. Let's see what we got on the Twitters. I thought you would like that one. Not that one. That's funny. No, go up. So this one, no, go up. Go up to the girl, that one. Oh. So I have this one screenshotted, and I'm waiting to post it on Instagram for anybody who starts talking shit about Elon. As soon as I see it, I'm posting this one right there. Especially if it's a dude. My whole Twitter today was just fucking Elon shit. I hate CNN. They're fucking stupid.
Did you hear about the CNN Plus?
Yeah, it failed. Yeah. They wasted all that money, dude.
They were riding hot off the Trump years. And
what kind of like idea was that though? Like, who would have, like? Why the fuck would you do that?
Everyone's in the game now, and
like they don't even have big numbers now. Like, why the fuck would they think people would?
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure during the Trump years they were riding high on those numbers, but after he left office,
I do believe there is this big movement of like we're tired of this corporate media. Corporate media is unnecessary now. You don't need it. No. You can create like freelance media, and then you have guys like Elon coming in, filtering out even more bullshit. Like it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be like good for everybody.
So is he gonna turn Twitter into a private company?
It is private, yeah, now, and I think he's going to make it a subscription based service where it's like $3 a month, so you can get the blue check mark. I don't know though. I could be wrong, but it is private now.
I wonder what Mark Zuckerberg feels about that.
Fuck. I should not talk about him.
Well, I haven't confirmed that this is true, but apparently Russia kind of wants to fight with Elon Musk because he has satellites.
He's using Starlink.
And apparently like Putin's been threatening to fire his satellites. So like I'm just interested to see like what does going into a fight with Elon Musk do, especially with a brain like that. Like he would be able to like.
I think he's already helped them against Russia.
Yeah, but I just think that's
I love Nelly Furtado. I can't stop looking at her.
like just, but just imagine having that much power and Putin's throwing your ass.
That's funny right there.
Yo, imagine if you did this right here.
Bro, then I'll say whatever the hell I want on this. I'll go crazy.
This for sure pisses off a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially ones in power.
Yeah, because he's going to allow people to talk badly about. He's going to allow journalists to do journalism for real. Like, if you, like, during COVID, if you said, like, things that, like, certain interests didn't like, they would get you deleted off Twitter and YouTube. He's going to change that where you, both on one side and the other, where you can. That's what people are like, this is going to be a breeding ground for racism. And all. I mean, yeah, it probably will be. And let's be real, that's funny as fuck. But he's going to allow, like, true freedom of speech where everybody can talk. And there's no more fake bullshit, man. I'm sick of these fucking. I'm sick of it. Like Twitter, I love Twitter, but it is getting like where it's like you can't say anything anymore without somebody trying to fucking ruin your life. Yeah. I'm sick of that shit. So yeah, he's gonna. It's gonna be awesome.
He's gonna move the Twitter headquarters to Austin.
Probably. I don't know, bro. When I read that this morning, I was so happy. I could not stop reading this stuff. Some baseball for you. Go read this. The women. Click on it. Click on that one. And then go to the other one.
You're perfect just how you are. Stay positive, King. You're doing great. And all the blessings you need will come your way.
That's pretty funny. Come on. You're not on Twitter a lot, are you?
I haven't. I can't remember the last time I went on Twitter.
Yeah, see, people who don't use Twitter don't understand
how great it is.
It's truly a fucking great thing, and it's like, all bullshit aside, it really is like shaping our trajectory as a human society. I think it's like helping society, and it's like politics and all this and all that. You use it for that, but he's getting rid of all that bullshit that people. You're on like one particular tweet right now.
Wait, what?
Why are you reading like one particular tweet? Go back. Like, you see this?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, fool.
I see. I don't know how Twitter works.
See.
Love that movie.
You gonna get this on Blu-ray, Jen? I saw this video. I need to send it to you. It's a guy doing a like top horror A24 movies, and he kind of like just goes through a lot of the flaws that he thinks the A24 has. I need to send it to you.
Yeah,
to see what you
I would
think.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was just. Because have you heard of a movie called Lamb? Yeah,
She didn't want to go watch that.
I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, because he talks a lot about those movies. How like there's still some great ones, but there are a lot of like bad A24 movies out there.
What did he say about The Lighthouse?
I love that movie.
He actually he praised that one.
I hate that movie.
Why?
I just don't like it.
It is funky, right? Like
I like it.
There's lots of farting.
You're allowed to have an opinion, but this opinion is wrong.
there is a lot of farting.
This is a wrong opinion.
That's probably the most thing I quote from that movie is when Robert Pattinson gets fed up with Willem Dafoe's farting, and he's like just yelling at his ass about what he doesn't like, and then he goes, "And your goddamn farts, I can't stand it."
He has sex with a mermaid.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's a Greek tale too.
Speaking of fucking mermaids, The Shape of Water. That is such a beautiful fucking movie. And I'm really glad I watched it alone because it moved me to tears. So beautiful. I'm just emotional.
I've never seen it. Do you know The Lighthouse is a Greek tale?
No.
Didn't know that.
It's about Prometheus.
What are your thoughts on The Witch?
Love that movie too.
I love
Don't
that
you dare
movie.
say that.
I love that movie. I want a Black Phillip tattoo, and I wanted to say, "Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?"
That's a cool scene.
Yeah, but I have like an idea as to how cute I want to make this tattoo. But no, it's a really cool movie. The first time I watched it, it was really hard to understand. The way I can like explain that is like the movie was like Old English. Like you had to like really fucking concentrate to like understand it.
Yeah, it's kind of when I first saw it, you're
I had
like,
to
holy
focus
shit.
on it to like, I don't know. But it was a cool
Puritanical
movie.
bullshit.
Old English is like
That's just how I feel. I'm like, it was just an Old English.
because
You
I
think witches like that really existed?
Oh hell yeah!
yeah
Hell yes!
Did we kill them all?
no.
No.
Or did they become Jada
They-
Pinkett Smith? No, man, that shit was. There's probably
That's
witches.
Beyonce.
There's some brujeras, whatever you call them.
Cardi B.
I don't fuck with them bitches though.
Cardi B used to be in I don't know if it was like a skateboarding like women not that she was a skateboarder, but there was like some group or something in like New York or where she's from, and they call themselves like brujeria something.
Well, she's from like a tropical island country where they practice all that bullshit too.
Well, when she first released, what was that first song that like really blew her up? Was it Bodak Yellow?
It was a Kodak Black's. Yeah. that one.
Bodak Yellow? Or
Yeah.
yeah. She like released it with that group of people. So there's like a video somewhere of her at this like basement party surrounded by all these women, and they're like all like it's like a punk group looking scene, and she's like rapping with them, and that's how she debuted Bodak Yellow. I remember seeing this a long fucking time ago on Twitter.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I really wonder, but she's like part of that.
Have you ever met like any suspicious or heard of any suspicious women?
I would say yeah.
Who? Where?
Where?
We should have one on here.
Suspicious women?
I mean, you know, you're Mexican. You hear,
I
you hear
mean-
tales of old ladies that are you don't want to fuck
I
with.
mean,
I don't know. I just don't trust
just
them.
think about how many people out there that have actual gypsy blood. They believe in a lot of weird shit too.
What the fuck are you gypsies?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about like
Like
some fucking like you're talking about European shit. We're talking about Native American witchcraft shit.
well, that goes with the same thing.
There's no gypsies here.
No, but like bloodlines, you don't know what's been passed on through like
Bradley's
families.
racist. Bradley hates. Bradley doesn't like gypsies.
No, that's not what I'm
I
saying.
don't either. So that's
But like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like there's like a lot of weird like traditions that get passed on in families.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking,
B-Rad.
have you ever heard of a witch, or have you ever seen one? Have you ever dealt with one?
No. Can't say I have.
Your dad never told you, hey, yeah, that woman's a witch.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you told us, but she's still in those apartments. Ooh.
No, you should. Okay, speaking of just
No,
like
no,
weird
no.
shit, let's talk about the Roanoke, like disappearing, like disappearances. It was like a village, and they just disappeared.
Is this like old?
Yes, like pilgrim old.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I can debunk that. I've heard about it.
Okay, can we explain this? I thought it was really
Go to
cool.
it.
What
Go to it.
happened?
What
They
is it
just-
called? Roanoke?
No, you're spelling it right.
Colony. I've heard of the...
Explain this to me.
This is from what I understand is
Or they died.
that what we don't understand is like you could go years without seeing groups of people, you know, in that time. And it's my understanding disease killed them. That's about as simple as I can fucking remember. Like there was like evidence of like really bad, like pretty much like a mini pandemic fled through that area and it killed all those people. I don't know though. I could be wrong. What did you hear? Like was it some wishes or something?
No, I just always wondered about it.
I think it was disease that killed him.
We are just talking about weird
It's
shit.
possible.
And speaking of weird shit, this came to mind.
Speaking of
'cause
weird shit,
there's-
I've been listening a lot about aliens.
Uh-oh.
That's been getting, but it's from like a super scientific perspective. Like these chemists and these biologists and these physicists talking about aliens, and they like make it believable. It's fucking crazy.
Do you think when it comes to aliens, when the nuclear no, like have you heard of this? Like when the nuclear bomb started, that's when the majority of like the sightings started to come.
They started to get interested in this.
Yeah. Do you think that's somewhat true?
Not anymore. I don't believe it anymore.
No.
Nah, because they were explaining it as. I sound like an expert based on one thing I heard today. Actually, no, maybe, but I think, unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever see aliens because we don't have the technology to communicate with them. Like they could be here already,
But we just
have no way.
can't.
You have to have like some sort of medium, like a shared thing to connect with them, and we don't have that. I don't think we'll have that in our lifetime. I could be wrong, but no, I don't think it. It's always been that, to my understanding, like if they want to be seen, they'll be seen,
Yeah.
and they like have no interest in us. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? I've also heard the idea that if you can like interstellar travel, that there's no such thing as like crash landing on Earth. It's all that bullshit about crash landing spacecrafts and all. That shouldn't exist if you can interstellar. Like if you're that advanced to get here, then your ship will never like. There's no reason your ship will.
Well, for how big space is, crash landing on Earth, that would.
It's like almost impossible.
Think of like all the chances. Yeah.
It's almost impossible for that to happen. But I've also recently heard about like they captured these images of the sun, of an object coming to the sun, and some were like saying it's like the sun's a gas station for the galaxy. So they're just coming to the sun and extracting some shit and leaving. Like there's like a fucking like what looks like an object.
Yeah.
That's not natural, going to the sun and like taking thing out of it and leaving.
I mean, if those would be the ones to do it.
I don't know. I hope aliens are real, and I hope we get to meet them.
Hopefully, they're like not the type of aliens that are on the thing.
Nah, that's some bullshit too, though. I've heard that's bullshit. I mean, it could be. They could come and harvest us and eat us.
You never know.
What do you think about aliens? Is it scary?
They used to, but excuse me. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe it's just interdimensional. We can't see it.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
We just don't have any medium to. Again, we don't have any way to see them.
I mean, we're limited when it comes to our senses.
Maybe they're limited.
Sure.
I don't know. It's fun to think about, man. You should listen to Lex Friedman's podcast because they talk about aliens. Even like on a philosophical level, it's fucking cool, man. I like this one I've been listening to today. Just kind of the mathematics, and they're like some of their mathematics, like kind of almost in a way proves that aliens do exist. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
The whole like my whole thing with aliens has been like I've figured out how to say it. Like I want to know if I don't care if they're real. I don't care what their intentions are. Like I want to know if aliens do exist and they come here. What is like these universal characteristics that we share with aliens? If we do share any.
Do you believe the whole thing that they gave us or led us to create the technology that we have now?
Swag seems to believe that.
Yeah, he's talked about it before.
It's
Because it's kind of hard to think.
evolutionary.
We went through like millions of years, and then until 1905, like the car was invented. Like it took that long for.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know enough about. See, I'm not even interested in all that bullshit either.
No.
I'm interested in like if aliens come, do they believe in, do they love each other? Do they hate? Do they want to war with each other? Do they
Well, because like
do they fuck? Can you have like enough chemistry with an alien that you can fuck one? You know, that I don't want to fuck an alien, but is that possible? Do they want peace? Do they have an idea of peace?
unless you look like Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy.
True.
I mean,
Yeah, so I'm not interested in the tech and all that. Like, we couldn't even understand it.
No.
If they come here, like, how, what, we have no idea. Again, it's one of those things. We would have no idea how to, like, our minds couldn't comprehend
No.
that. But do they, like, have children? Do they love? I've always wondered that. Is, like, love real across the whole universe?
Because I've always heard the argument that we don't want that to ever happen where we get in contact with them, because it would be like when the new settlers came to the Americas and they kind of wanted to take over, like what the Europeans did to the Native Americans here.
Yeah, but what resources would we have that they don't,
The
other
common,
than humans?
the common cold.
Slavery. Like, they could enslave us. That's about it.
That's how we beat the aliens in War of the Worlds.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of interesting things. It's a lot of fun things to think about. It's fun to think about God and the universe, all that shit too.
Yeah. It's
Like, did
too much to comprehend.
yeah, it makes me sometimes I get scared. Like, did the universe create God through mathematics? Did we create God? Did God create us?
Yeah.
Did our mind create God? It's a lot of fucking fun things. You gotta listen to the podcast because I sound like an idiot, but it's fun to think about.
Yeah.
That's why people believe in religion, because they can't think of this shit. It spooks them out too much. That's
Yeah.
why they think there's a sky god and Jesus Christ and the angels and the saints and all that.
I mean,
The older I get, the more I don't believe in that shit.
what? Like,
Like, I like the Catholic faith and it's fun to live by. Like, it's not fun. It's like, I do think it's a good moral guide, but I don't believe in that shit anymore.
yeah.
It's not shit, but I don't believe in that crap anymore.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think, I mean, who
It's
knows?
good for people, though. It is, and it helps. And it helped my family when we were younger. But I think it's all a bunch of ways to like control to bring order. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do believe that God is in all of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before.
But that's a lot of stories.
But the more I get old, the older I get, the more I'm able to do my own thinking and believing. And it's like, yeah,
Well, I mean,
that's all a bunch of stories. But whatever.
it's all stories, but it's just like me personally, I've always thought that the stuff that's in the Bible, maybe in a way it did happen, but it's been passed down and translated so many times where you probably don't even understand the actual true meaning of what a lot of these stories are saying.
Yeah, and then when I think about aliens, I'm like, yeah, that would just further my belief in God.
Like, what if, I'm not saying anything, but what if like people like Jesus and like the people that were like power, what if those were some?
No, that's what they were talking about too. They were talking about like, what if God was bored and he wanted to experience human life?
Mm-hmm.
That's one way to do it. And I could see that. I could see like
he created the Sims.
he was it, whatever. Like that seems. If you created like humans in your likeness, which is what the Bible says, right?
Yeah.
Then you're alone. That would probably be extremely boring. And I was thinking about that. Like, what if every like enlightened person, because I do believe in enlightenment, was just God experiencing humanity and coming down, and then when he reached enlightenment, he went back up to the heavens or whatever.
Maybe.
Because maybe Muhammad and Jesus and Buddha, and they're all the same person. They just different times, different places,
Different books. Yeah.
different books. I don't know. It's fun to think about.
No.
And then you think about ghosts, black magic, and witches.
Speaking of like black magic and all that, do you still talk with West Texas?
Nah, man, they've been ignoring me.
Oh, really?
What are they called?
West Texas Paranormal.
Yeah, no, they're busy dudes. I don't even think they've been doing podcasts.
Really? I was so upset that I missed that one when y'all did it.
It's a spooky episode.
Yeah, it is a spooky episode. I thought I heard another message from the heavens. I have to go pee though, so you guys keep talking though.
Okay.
Jim, when it comes to aliens, what is your favorite alien movie?
Ooh.
Not like the Alien series, but just anything that
The
deals with
Fourth
aliens.
Kind.
Fourth Kind.
Arrival.
Arrival's alright.
Huh? I like The Fourth Kind. I like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, that's good.
And can't forget Mars Attacks.
Bradley Stanley Kubrick's.
Huh?
What'd you say?
What's that one? Stanley Kubrick one?
2001: A Space Odyssey?
It's not even listening. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And there's one alien movie. It's not Prometheus. It's another one.
It's not Prometheus. Oh,
It came out after that.
what is it called? Alien Resurrection?
Maybe.
That was the sequel for
It's like the last one that came out. It was really good though. I liked it.
Resurrection. No, wait. That's okay. It's not that one. Covenant.
I believe so.
Resurrection was the fourth one. This is the Prometheus sequel.
Okay, I loved this one.
This one was strange.
I really, really liked it.
That one's a crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
That one has to deal with like creation and shit.
Yeah, I really do. It disgusts me, but it interests me. Like body horror. Like that's what I would consider this. Like, of course, it's like sci-fi, but it's definitely like a body horror. Like, did you ever see that one movie, Possessor?
No.
Came out, I want to say last year. Great fucking movie. Possessor.
Or I think, yeah, I spelled that wrong. This one right here.
Yes.
What's this one about?
So, dude, okay, this is okay. So it's essentially this woman is like she's like an assassin. But this is like it's set in the future, I believe, and she is an assassin, but she works for this company, and she pretty much goes to this office. She gets all these things like attached to herself, like medically, and then they pretty much put her in a coma, and from there they pretty much like zap her like soul and like her like mind into like a decoy person who was like close to the person that they're going to assassinate, and they pretty much like possess their mind with their mind, and they take over and control the body to carry out the hit. And once they carry out the hit, they come back to their body by committing suicide, and that's how they zap back. But every time they zap back, they almost take like a person, like a piece of that person, and it can kind of like distort their like reality. And she's getting to the point to where she's really successful, but it's starting to kind of warp, and she gets in a job and she can't get out of that body.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like that person is fighting for control of their own body.
Is that Scarlett Johansson?
Huh?
Is that Scarlett Johansson movie?
That's Under the Skin. My brother was talking about that movie. I need to check that one out.
Oh, Splice is a cool one too.
Is that an
I've
alien
heard that
movie?
one.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an alien movie.
Splice or Under the Skin?
It's Splice.
What is it then?
Don't they like create life? And then they splice up genomes and make splice.
I don't know. I just think it's cool.
He has sex with her and she kills him. Is that the movie I'm thinking of? Look it up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he has sex with his like alien daughter. And she uses her tail to kill him.
It's a cool movie though.
Nah, yeah, it's not an alien.
Okay.
Under the Skin technically is, right?
Yeah, she's an alien.
More like a skinwalker, I guess.
She comes and like has sex with people, right?
It has to do with something like she feeds off like humans' desire, like sexual desires, right?
I've never seen it, but I think so.
I've never seen it too.
What's that one movie where Annihilation?
Ooh.
That's a fucking badass movie too.
Annihilation is great.
How do you spell annihilation?
Ex
Let's see
Machina.
how he spells it. So happy.
Girl.
Headphones back.
Oh no, you spelled it right.
He did.
I thought you
Girl.
spelled it. Oh.
Dude, that's so freaky when you think about all that shit that like
Okay, this like bear screaming scene was terrifying.
that one right there.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that was cool.
It like collected the previous murder screams.
Oh shit!
Have
You never
this?
seen this?
Mm-mm.
Dude.
You know how like a prism. This is how I understood it. Like a prism with like the triangle, like you shoot light in it and it spreads.
Yeah,
That's kind of what
Dark
happened.
Side of the Moon.
That's kind of what happened in this bubble.
Mhm.
So like time and all these things don't really work in it, and it's spreading. I never really understood the ending. Like she got killed by that thing, and it like took over her body.
Doesn't it ultimately have something to do with like
It's a badass movie, Bradley. You should actually watch it.
synchronicity or like the theory of like synchronicity?
I don't know. Man.
I don't know.
When I was
I'm-
watching this, I was getting high, so it freaked me out.
It's a great movie though.
It's a fucking badass movie.
You should watch this,
Thinking about
Bradley.
smoking weed.
Yeah, I remember when this came out too.
Oh, go down. Sorry. A biologist signs up for dangerous. Yeah, because that part where she was like, even time doesn't exist here anymore. That was weird. Like they don't know what time it is or how long they've been there. And she like turns into a flower, right? That black girl.
Yeah, she just turns into flowers. Another one just kind of man.
Because that thing's from space, right? Like it just shows up to Earth one day
Yeah.
and then it starts growing.
Yeah, that's Tessa. Thompson.
Ew! Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Why?
Because it's so nasty, Roy. Ew. Ew.
I took my teeth. Sorry.
Sounds like the aliens from District 9.
Jen's making weird noises with her mouth if you guys aren't watching. If you're just listening.
That was literally Roy.
I don't know.
Never.
They don't know. They ain't watching.
I would
Which they should
never.
be. But they ain't. And yes, you would. Don't lie to yourself. I'll take that one if you don't want
Go
it.
ahead.
I've been drinking
I know.
on a Monday.
So, did you like that overall?
Yeah. I'm still drinking it.
She's wasting it. Why'd you give it to her?
I'm gonna drink it. How am I
Stop
wasting
yelling.
it?
Stop fucking yelling. People are going to be mad.
Why?
Because they got headphones in and they're probably like, what the fuck?
Y'all, I'm sorry I yell, but y'all have to understand
Should
the
we fire her?
conditions that I'm put under at this podcast.
Oh, poor you.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going to put you over there now. I want Bradley near me.
Okay.
Damn.
That's okay with me.
No.
It'd be easier.
I'm putting you back over there on that side.
That's okay with me too.
All right, well, fine. You're fired.
No.
You're not on
It'd be
it.
easier. It'd be easier for you to stare at him, so you're not like turning the whole time.
Yeah, she's always
Okay.
giving me the caras.
So when she's,
Am I?
so when you say something she doesn't
Yeah, I gotta
like,
be careful what I say.
but
Shout
if
out
she
to
sat
Gilmore.
right here, if you say something that you don't like, she's staring at you right on.
In the year, guys, next episode, Jen's not gonna be here. Jen's fired. Dude, you missed the good pirate radio. We got drunk.
Oh yeah,
Off some wine.
It was cool.
They were doing other extracurricular activities
is that right?
that alter the mind, that make you see shit like that.
Cocaine.
No, that's your drug of choice.
Hell no.
Brad does coke.
No, I did not.
It's okay if you do, man. I don't judge you.
Nah.
What else you got going on, Brad?
Just finishing up in Fort Worth. Coming back here.
We finally got Bradley back
Yeah.
after this week full time. He can hit up Gino's gym with us, do some kickboxing.
First time back, and I guess that.
That was not.
Does that not gross you out?
I'm pretty desensitized to that.
Apparently, I hadn't been burping on the podcast in a while.
Bro?
I can't say because I haven't been here.
Yeah,
I really don't think I've noticed.
we've been Figuring this shit out without your ass.
But
How
also,
has
you
it
really
been?
haven't been drinking on the podcast either.
Yeah, that's true too. Well, on the Snake Pit, this is the fourth episode that we're using the laptop, and it's made things so much easier with the HDMI cord.
Yeah.
Pirate Radio, we had Jen there, so you were there the one before.
Yeah.
We're doing one on Thursday, so if you want to be there, I've been having fun with Pirate Radio. I love it. I almost like it more than this. Yeah, it's been fun.
We should get to talk about whatever the hell we want.
Well, Jen's been doing her thing. Were you there for the? Oh yeah, you guys did that. Everywhere, all at
Everything,
once.
everywhere, all at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do one over Country for No Old Men.
No Country for Old Men?
No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's a great movie.
Okay.
But the next one you do is Detain. Dude, that's a fucking weird.
Is that the one you were telling me about last time?
I want to do that one.
Yeah.
Let's do that one soon.
You can do it next week, or
It'll give me time to watch it too.
this weekend, or next week. I think I'm gonna sit it out and not watch it.
No, I think let's watch it.
Who's gonna be your guest?
You?
The
Unless your friend.
streets have been talking. They don't want me back on Lords of Film. They want me on the sidelines.
Who said that?
The streets.
Who?
Nobody.
Oh,
Who's my friend? Oh,
yeah. But you said
little puto.
you said he's flaky.
No, he's definitely gonna play.
Homeboy never texted you back.
No.
No.
I guess he really didn't want to come on.
So he met all his third strikes in one night, huh?
Yeah. I'm not dealing with his ass anymore.
Also, I really don't expect anybody to watch Detain. I mean, besides you two. Yeah, like, I don't know who else I could really hold, like, a fluent conversation about.
Because it's like gruesome, right?
It's not even
She gives birth
gruesome.
to a car.
She fucks a car, gets pregnant by it. And then, like, other
Hardcore.
shit happens on top of
Hardcore.
That's
it.
wild.
Like, she murders. She gets pregnant by a car. And then she poses as a missing boy who has been missing for like a decade. And his father is still looking for him. And she like shaves her head and like duct tapes her belly down and pretends to be the man's missing son that's been found. And he's like, he just believes it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just lots of crazy shit ensues on top of that.
Talk about punk rock.
There's a really cool car dancing scene though.
A car dancing
Lady,
scene.
Yeah,
the
she
bitch
like
gets killed.
she like dances on it. She's got like a cool ass haircut, and then like she like fucks it.
Like a White Snake video.
Yeah, no,
like, does a muffler go in there?
no a muffler,
How was she? I don't know.
a muffler.
That's a fucking question, dude. Damn.
Google what a muffler looks like.
Muffler is like under the,
Tailpipe, whatever. Same shit. Why are you acting like that was a fucking crazy question?
I don't know.
Dog, that was not a fucking wild question. Look at the end. Look at the end.
A muffler.
Look at the fucking end. That was not a fucking that did not warrant that fucking reaction.
Why are you so mad?
Because you're fired. Why'd you say a muffler? Like, yeah, for what the fuck? How else you gonna fuck a car? Like, I'm not understanding how did she like rub her?
She rode the shift stick.
Ew. I really don't know. It's just kind of very heavily implied. The car's moving.
I don't want to do
It was bred asexually.
Record it on your phone. I'm not. You're not using my shit.
Roy.
Her spirit, the spirit of the car, just.
It's like Christine, but on next level. I can't believe you don't like Christine.
It's not that I don't like it. It's cool.
Her opinion is invalid. And
No, I do like it. I do.
Did you see I bought?
you've been yelling this whole podcast. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did y'all see that I bought a Christine miniature, like a Hot Wheels car? Did y'all see that?
Where at Rouse Records?
No, it was in I bought it in Arlington.
That Papa Emeritus that
I'll
you
show
saw,
you.
was it here in town?
What
The Papa Emeritus figure?
Oh,
Where was that at?
that one was at Ralph's. Mm-hmm. But I bought this one. Let me see. Oh, damn it! I'm on Maps.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I bought this.
Well,
Have you read the book?
I have not. So, we talked about movies. Do you ever read the Stephen King books?
I've never read a
Well,
single.
let's end this podcast real quick.
Do what?
Let's end it.
Let's end it.
Have you ever read a Stephen King book though, for real?
No.
Okay. In the, podcast.
Why are you fucking making that? It's that fucking Delta 8. That's what be getting you all fucking weird.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yelling, talking shit.
I'm
This-
being talkative.
Yes, because you're yelling. I mean, you're yelling though. It's the damn Delta 8.
No,
kids,
it's-
quit smoking that shit, man.
What the fuck?
Don't be smoking that shit, kids. If you fuck with the snake pin, you fuck with me. Do me a favor. Don't smoke that shit. This is what you get. These two.
I'm fine. What
These
the
two.
fuck? Oh my god.
I'm all right.
You're all right, but then you get on another person who's mean.
I'm not even doing anything.
Bash people. I never have bashed you on this podcast. Only yelling. Hey, you're being rude. That's what you're being.
We need a.
The fuck?
On
Why are you
pirate-
projecting on me right now?
Here's an idea. On pirate radio, we need to bring Jen on, and we all need to do a roast of Jen.
No.
The roast of Hella Soft.
She would cry.
I would literally go home and kill myself.
Damn.
No. I would be so sad. Y'all make me so sad. I'm too sensitive.
Don't take us serious.
No.
I'm too sensitive.
The roast of Hella Soft. That would sell tickets.
Jen's too sensitive. She'll be so sad.
Yes.
Let's roast Chris or Swag. Let's roast you.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I would be so sad.
Could you handle a roast?
Yeah, but no. I'll wait till the end and I'll go cry in my car. I mean, my room.
You be the type. I'll show y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, fire. No, I couldn't do it.
Oh, she'll probably be the funniest one.
No,
She'll
I
light my ass up. Have you even seen Christine? Mm-hmm. No, you haven't.
okay.
You're being mean.
When's the last time you seen it?
October?
No, honestly, recently, it's on Shudder again.
You know what's
I
a good?
saw- Or I was gonna say Alamo showed it back in October, and that's when I saw it.
It's on Shudder or Tubi. It's on like one of those like streaming services.
One of those good goofy movies. Silver Bullet. I like that one.
Oh,
That was a cool one.
shit.
Who's that
Fucking
have
Silver-
Corey?
Gary Busey.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Coreys.
Corey Taylor? Corey Feldman?
I think so.
No, is it Fred Savage? No.
Fred Savage?
Let me see. Hold on.
Bro, I wish werewolves were real. I really do. I'd be one.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Of course he's right.
Yeah, Gary Busey's in there. You would have thought he was the wolf. But the wolf is ugly looking. It's nothing like the American Werewolf in London.
Spoiler alert, the werewolf's the priest, right?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck, I wish werewolves were real.
Nah.
Why? What if I was a werewolf? That'd be cool.
Be a lot of midnight joggers just go missing or
That scene where it's like all foggy and they all start getting eaten, that's a pretty cool scene.
I remember watching American Werewolf in London as a kid, and that first like kill scene like really fucked me up.
Oh, shit.
Because like I watched scary movies at the time, but I wasn't expecting watch someone get mauled by a wolf.
Isn't that that movie with like the Nazis come in and like kill his family?
Yeah, there's like a weird dream sequence. It's a good ass movie. It's crazy to think the one that directed the Blues Brothers and Animal House directed this movie.
Go to that fucking like down to the left, down. I like shit like that. It's so cool.
You like this movie, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Rogan has that, doesn't he?
Yeah. This right here.
Yeah.
They always have pictures of Marshall like smiling beside it.
Yeah. Because like he had the dude who did the practical effects on his podcast. It's actually a really good podcast.
Yeah, but he like criticized the first one he had because he said it was like too big. Because he was saying like the actual size is like an actual human.
Oh.
So the same person redid another one and he made it like human size. Because that first one is like massive.
What's that Mexican dude's name? Benicio del Toro. Did you ever watch that?
The Wolfman?
The Wolfman?
No, I've never seen it.
It's a good remake.
Good.
Brutal. That's some crazy kills. No.
It's got him. It's got Anthony Hopkins,
Because he was the original Wolf, wasn't he?
Emily Blunt, somebody else. It's a really great
Who was the
movie,
original? Lon Chaney?
Yes.
Jr. Yeah, that's right.
Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, because he came on, the guy who did Wolf, the one with the London dude, he came on and did this, and he had a hard time doing it because it wasn't very practical.
Really? That's the OG.
Fuck, I wish I was a werewolf.
I think they did really good on that newer design. I'm really excited to see because they're supposed to be remaking this again.
For real?
Yeah. They're like redoing the Universal monster movies. So they'll be remaking one of these. I honestly want to say isn't Ryan Gosling cast as the new Wolfman?
Let's see.
Ryan Gosling got casted
Yep,
as
right there.
something. Yeah. So he'll be the new Wolfman.
Oh, dude, that'd be actually really good.
And then James Wan signed on to do one of these movies.
Get the hell out
I
of there.
don't know which one it is.
And then I told you about Nosferatu, right?
Yeah, they're remaking it as well.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe's playing him,
That's gonna be cool.
which is cool because he played. There was a movie called Shadow of a Vampire, and in that movie, it kind of deals. It's about like the making of the actual Nosferatu, but there's like a myth that goes with it. So there's always been like this weird myth that the person that played the vampire, like he did method acting. Like he didn't like get out of character till the movie was over. So there was always like these weird rumors back then that he was like actually a vampire.
Oh, that
But
is like weird as fuck.
But in the movie, like they kind of like go into that. Like, was he really like a real one?
Yeah. Huh.
How hard would it be to do a short film where I'm a werewolf?
You gotta pay a lot of money for the makeup. Makeup ain't cheap. But yeah, that's him as Nosferatu. And he's going to play him again.
No, it's for Rot too.
This is a movie you should watch. I think you would dig this one.
I think I would. Stop it.
I legitimately have something in my teeth.
Ew.
So what else, Roy?
I think we should wrap this one up. We've done a lot. Way more than... Did it just end? The screen record? That means it's time to go. But, yeah, from here on out, I guess we'll have Bradley back doing full-time here at the Snake Pit. Finally. Jen's fired, so we'll have to replace her.
Later.
I'm deleting Lords of Film's account and everything.
He's going to steal the name and make his own
No, yeah,
Lords
go.
of Film.
Roy, yeah, Snake Pit presents Lords of Film. Go find it. No, Lords of Film on Instagram. Go follow it. Go report Helisoft's made up account.
Literally.
If you followed that, fuck you, first of all. What the fuck's wrong with you? There's no excuse at this point. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just unfollow me. You fucking weirdos. But, Bradley.
Follow me at Bradley Noel Garcia. And like I said, I'm back.
See ya.